Hello, welcome to At Your College Journey. This is the junior seminar, Navigating the Post-Secondary Planning Process kickoff video. My name is Danny Hoffman. I am the College and Career Counselor here at Newton South. You can always find me down in the College and Career Center, right next to the cafeteria. You can always make an appointment with me as well using any of the QR codes around the office, or send me an email. I'm happy to find a time to connect with you. And I'm always sending out weekly emails via Parent Square. So if you haven't yet, keep an eye out for those. I'm really excited to start this process, and I'll be joined by a guest every single video. Today, this is my wonderful guest, so I'll let them introduce themselves.
I'm Elizabeth Atchley. I am a Boston College Master's Counseling student, and I am here 3 days a week working in the Goodwin House and in the College and Career Center once a week. So I'm very happy to join and share my own knowledge about the college application process.
Yeah, and so our goal really just to kind of start off, give you a taste of what the junior seminar might be like as you get into that in January throughout the rest of your junior year, as well as to kind of get you thinking a little bit more about what are some of the things we want to be considering as we work on navigating this post-secondary planning process.
So the first thing to think about is what you want to do after high school. There are very many options, and these are just some of the few, but you could attend a 4-year college, a 2-year college, or a community college. You could take a gap year, you could go straight into the workforce. You could also attend a technical or vocational school. You could enlist in the military, or you could do a specialized post-grad education program.
Yeah, so as you see, there's a lot of options to choose from. There are actually even more here that may exist or that you may discover along the way. And so you may be like, how do I even choose what I want to do next? Some of you may already know, but it's a good time to kind of take a beat, think about what am I good at? What do I like, right? And how do I get there? And there's a team of us here to support you, and everybody has their own sets of kind of roles and responsibilities, right? The team, of course, is school counselors, and myself, the students, the family. And each of you kind of will take on a different component to that. The counselors are really going to be there to provide support and coaching on a variety of topics, but really thinking about the timeline. How do we kind of create a pathway towards those goals? How to develop and build a balanced college list, and thinking about whether that's, a 4-year college or 2-year college, understanding what are the tools and resources to do that research, to do some of the career exploration, using some of the tools like SCORE, and then going through the application process, right? We're here to provide support on all those things. Family, right? Your role is really to offer some perspective, some support, really to be there to go through the process together. Really, and the goal again is to do it without judgment, right? Like everybody's going to go through this at a different pace and different time, and just being as open as you can to where each student is at and provide some insight, right? You've been through some of this at some point or another, whether that's going through the college process yourself or just applying for jobs, moving to a new community. You have unique experiences that can be really helpful. And other things that you might do is just encourage them to engage with me, help them stay organized, communicate in a way that's going to support the team as we go through this, right? And then students, you're at the forefront. This is your journey. This is your life. So you lead the process. You set the pace. You can meet with me every month, every other week. You can meet with me 3 times if you want. You don't have to meet with me at all. But it's up to you to kind of set that stage. You're gonna have to do a lot of the research and self-reflection. So, keep working at it, continue to do the best you can in your academic experiences, because those really are going to set the foundation for what's possible next. Spend some time thinking about and connecting with your academic teachers who are going to provide recommendations, right? And then there's going to be some other nuts and bolts that you'll need to do. But for now, that's all we want to cover. That's all we want to cover.
And then where to begin in this whole journey? After this video, students, this would be a good time for you to reflect on what you want out of your post high school plans. What are your own goals for yourself, and what do you value out of education if you're planning on continuing to college? And what kind of another thing to think about is your diet. desired learning environment. So what type of college do you want to attend? Do you want to be a smaller one with small class sizes and more intensive connection with professors? Do you want to attend a research university? All different universities have their own focuses and their own values. And then what kind of academic and social preferences you might have. Obviously, you want to make sure a major that you want is at the university you are interested in. And, socially, do you want to be in a rural environment? Do you want sports to be a big part of your college experience? So lots of different things to think about during this time. And this is a great time to start reflecting. And then families, you can discuss your own hopes, goals, and expectations for your student and what you want them to experience post high school. You can address any geographical, financial, or other constraints that you have on your mind with your student as they're planning for their own future, and then share your own perspectives and, outside of your own family, friends around, and the different experiences everyone has had and perspectives that the student could lean on.
So that's it for today. Hopefully that wasn't too much information today. Next time on your college journey, we're going to focus really on the kind of some of the nuts and bolts, some of the key terms that you need to keep in mind and know as you go through the process. After that, we'll look at SCORE, which is the core tool you use to do a lot of your career research or your college and career research, as well as how we send all of your school documents on to colleges next year. And then we'll get into a little bit more of the nuts and bolts on the timeline, things to keep in mind as we're planning out if you take SATs, ACTs, and then like what does senior year look like? We'll give you a little blueprint for how you might consider what that looks like. So that's it for now. Again, you can always find me down at the College and Career Center. Send me an email. I'm excited to be here to be a partner with you. Thanks for checking it out.
Bye.